Welcome to The Code. Construction, design and engineering. This is India's #1 construction podcast.
Hi and welcome to India's #1 construction podcast. I am Rishabh Agarwal, your host. And again, we have Mr. Nishant Goyal from Novarch with us. पिछले एपिसोड में या पिछले पार्ट में हमने उनसे बात करी थी अबाउट अ फैक्ट्री डिज़ाइन which he did for a company called Zavenia Dobert. And in this one, it is quite different because the project is in public domain. And it is, of course, a very prestigious project that you probably would have heard about if you're, especially from the fraternity. It was recently inaugurated by Shri Amit Shah. And it is a national heritage project. And I think नाम वो ही डिस्क्लोज करें तो बेटर है. आई थिंक यू वुड एंजॉय टू हियर इट फ्रॉम हिम एंड लेट्स हियर ऑल द स्टोरीज बिहाइंड इट. सर, वेलकम बैक.
थैंक यू ऋषभ.
आज किस बारे में बात करें हम?
तो आज हम लोग बात करेंगे वडनगर आर्कियोलॉजिकल एक्सपीरियंशियल म्यूजियम. लास्ट टाइम वी टच्ड अपॉन इट, बट व्हेन आई टॉक्ड अबाउट कि पर्सनली मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आर्किटेक्ट कहानियां बुनता है.
यस.
और वो स्पेस के थ्रू बुनता है, बट कहानी तो कहानी है.
बिल्कुल.
अब ऐसी साइट, ऐसा कॉन्टेक्स्ट जो कि आपके सामने 3000 साल की हिस्ट्री बयान कर रहा हो, वो कब मिलता है? लाइव एक्सकवेशन साइट जहां पे एएसआई हर रोज नई नई चीजें निकाल रहा है हमारे कल्चर के बारे में. 7 डायनेस्टीज की वहां पे बिल्ट फॉर्म हमें मिली है. और हमारी साइट के सामने एक 150 मीटर लंबी हेरिटेज वॉल है जो कि करीब 15 से 16 मीटर हाई है, जिसमें ब्रिक्स का जो टेक्सचर है वो चेंज होता है और ये दर्शाता है कि पीढ़ी आई उन्होंने इसके ऊपर बिल्ड किया. सो देयर इज लाइक 7 लेयर्स ऑफ बिल्ट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर दैट यू सी. सो यू नो, हमारी साइट एक लेक है, शर्मिष्ठा लेक बोलते हैं. तो शर्मिष्ठा लेक की लेवल में हमारी साइट है जहां पे रोड है, और फिर उस साइट के सामने एक ये 150 मीटर लंबी दीवार है. और पुराना जो वडनगर गांव है वो आज की डेट में 15 मीटर ऊपर की लेवल पे है. तो पुराने जमाने में वो लेक की लेवल पे रहा होगा.
यस.
फिर वो फोर्ट वॉल ऊंची करी गई, अंदर शहर बना एक बार और फिर एक बार और, ऐसे वो 7 बार बना है. तो एज एन आर्किटेक्ट जब आप ऐसी जगह पे जाते हो, सडनली यू आर कन्फ्रंटेड विद such a powerful context कि the first time you're overwhelmed कि ऐसी साइट, ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जहां पे अब विजिटर को आपको एक एक्सपीरियंस क्रिएट करना है. तो आई मीन आप ये छोड़ दो कि आप आर्किटेक्ट हो, आपको डिजाइन करना है. अभी सोचो कि एज अ विजिटर, एंड दैट्स हाउ आई डिजाइन. मेरा डिजाइन प्रोसेस ही ऐसे शुरू होता है कि मैं कहानी बुन रहा हूँ.
राइट.
कि मैं एक विजिटर हूं जो कि क्यूरियस है वडनगर की सभ्यता जानने के लिए, हिस्ट्री जानने के लिए. राइट. अब मैं यहाँ पहुंचा, इस साइट पे क्रॉनिकल्स हैं ह्यूनसांग के भी कि उसने विजिट की थी वडनगर. वडनगर एक ट्रेडिंग टाउन होता था, सी रूट होता था यहाँ से. हमारी साइट पे एक छोटा सा मंदिर है सकुत्तर माता देवी का, जो कि सी गॉडेस कहलाती थी. राइट. तो अब एज अ विजिटर अगर आप इस साइट पे आओ तो आपको क्या एक्सपीरियंस होना चाहिए? आप कैसे उसको एंजॉय करोगे? आज की डेट में जो ये म्यूजियम है, इसमें हम लोग इसको इंडिया का पहला ऐसा म्यूजियम बोलते हैं जो कि फुल्ली एक्सपीरियंशियल है. तो हमारी बिल्डिंग को भी तो वैसा होना चाहिए. गुजरात के गरबे के बारे में आई थिंक आपको पता होगा. आई एम श्योर
पूरा हिंदुस्तान जानता है.
हाँ, पूरा हिंदुस्तान तो जानता है, ये शायद बाहर वाले भी जानते हैं.
राइट.
तो जो ये साइट है हमारी, वो एक्चुअली एक बहुत बड़ा ओपन ग्राउंड है, और वहां मंदिर भी है, छोटा सा, एक बहुत छोटा मंदिर है. तो वो गांव वाले कोई भी ओकेजन होता है या कुछ, तो वो गरबे के लिए यूज करते हैं. वहां एक पुराना वेल है, एक तरफ एक सिमेट्री है, और फिर ये फोर्ट वॉल है, और पीछे हमारा मेन वडनगर टाउन है जो पुराना टाउन है. तो वो एक कम्युनिटी स्पेस है. मैं एक अर्बन डिजाइनर हूँ, आर्किटेक्ट हूँ, अर्बन डिजाइनर हूँ. हमारे को ये जो कम्युनिटी एंगल होता है ना, ये बहुत इंटाइस करता है.
राइट.
तो architecture, yes, is about the built space, but urban design is also about the community space.
Right.
तो जब आपको ऐसी स्पेस मिलती है, और आज की डेट में हम लोग वहाँ जो हम 2-3 कंसल्टेंट्स हैं वो हम मिलके वडनगर की एक रिंग रोड, मेन ट्रैफिक जंक्शंस, एंट्री वगैरह, वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू ऑल ऑफ दैट. देयर इज अनदर कंसल्टेंट हु इज आल्सो रिस्टोरिंग द ट्रेडिशनल हाउसेस एंड द स्ट्रीट्स इनसाइड द सिटी.
Heritage.
तो वो पूरा एक एक्सपीरियंस क्रिएट हो रहा है वडनगर में कि आने वाले समय में कोई जना है. ऑफ कोर्स वहाँ 2-3 म्यूजियम्स हैं, हमारा चालू हो गया है, एक दो और बन रहे हैं. म्यूजियम्स तो रहेंगे, बट एक पूरा एक एक्सपीरियंशियल जो एक हम लोग बोलते हैं आर्कियोलॉजिकल एक्सपीरियंशियल म्यूजियम, तो वडनगर को धीरे धीरे हम ऐसी जगह लेके जा रहे हैं सब लोग मिलके कि कोई जना आए तो वो उस जमाने का एक्सपीरियंस कर सके.
Right.
इट विल बिकम अ हेरिटेज टाउन,
Right.
which is the broader vision.
Yeah. It happens to us every now and then ना, किसी मॉन्यूमेंट पे गए एंड देन you're बेसिकली, मेरे साथ तो होता है कि मैं पिक्चर कर रहा हूँ कि वो लोग यहाँ खड़े हुए थे. शायद यहाँ कोई सेंटेंस पासिंग हुई होगी इन द कोर्ट ऑफ द किंग. अगर कोई टूम है तो उस टाइम पर क्या प्रोसेशन हुआ होगा. अगर किसी तरीके का कोई गार्डन है तो राजा और उनके मंत्री कैसे चला करते होंगे. And you're basically imagining all those
Yes.
things, but you're bringing it to light in that experiential form.
Yes.
डिजाइन में कैसे करते हैं ये यार? This is
So this
Baffling.
project was a real privilege. I mean, so we worked on this project with another consultant as well. So it's JV. So we both put together this incredible building. So again, the concept had a few layers to it. Of course, the history, and I think one thing that we managed to achieve here is the importance to that fort wall. तो अब एक fort wall है. अब I'm going to try and explain the story of the design to you.
Yes.
And hopefully later on when you show the visuals, people will connect to this.
मैं कहानी सुनने ही बैठा हूँ आज आपके पास. मैं बता दूं आपको, क्योंकि पहली वाली कहानी में बहुत मजा आया था मुझे.
तो हमारी कहानी क्या है डिजाइन की?
प्लीज.
हमने ये सोचा कि कोई जना, जब वो एक ट्रैफिक जंक्शन भी है, जब इस जंक्शन पे आए तो उसे हम एक ग्लिम्स दें वडनगर की ग्लोरी का. तो आज की डेट में जब आप पहुंचते हो तो आपको बिल्डिंग में एक ही एलिमेंट दिखता है. 30 मीटर यानी 100 फीट वाइड, 11 मीटर करीब 35 फुट हाई एक स्क्रीन दिखती है पत्थर की कार्विंग की, जिसमें सारे मोटिव्स वडनगर में अलग अलग डायनेस्टीज से, जो कहीं कोई टेराकोटा पॉट मिला या कुछ मिला, तो उस पे जो ग्राफिक्स थे उसको हमने एक्सट्रैक्ट आउट करके किया है. वो जो हमने कार्विंग करी है उस पे हमने उसके आर्टिफैक्ट का नंबर भी मेंशन किया है. तो हम और आप जाएंगे तो शायद हम ना आइडेंटिफाई कर पाए, हम तो उसको एज अ ग्राफिक देखेंगे, बट कोई हिस्टोरियन जाएगा तो वो समझ जाएगा कि ये आर्टिफैक्ट नंबर से बना है.
वाओ.
तो ये दूर से आपको एक पहली ग्लिम्स मिलती है, तो आपके जहन में ये आता है कि यस, this is what I'm going to witness, right? So there's that curiosity. Then we made it a very key part of our design that community space remains a community space. So where in India do you have a museum that can still be used by the villagers, by the community? They can still do Garba there.
Really?
Yes. And that's part of our story, our design story. So we've ensured, yes, there is a ticket and everything, but there is also an angle where there is a gate where the community can come and use that garden, use the lawn. We have ensured that we've actually enhanced that experience by creating a circular building. And then we've got this 30-meter long freestanding area through which there is a connect between the outside road and the courtyard. So today, you can, from the outside road also, you can see that courtyard, you can see the mandir, छोटा सा जो मंदिर है, and you can see the fort wall.
और म्यूजियम के बनने से कम्युनिटी से वो स्पेस छिनी नहीं है बेसिकली, एंड दे आर स्टिल गोइंग टू एक्सेस इट.
वाओ. फिर आप सोचिए कि अब वो फोर्ट वॉल है. My site has this main element which is like this 150-meter long piece of history telling you about 3,000 years of civilization.
Wow.
I mean, that's rare, right?
Absolutely.
So we wanted the visitor to experience this in its entirety. And how we did it was, so you when you reach the museum, you sort of have the small, we call it the orientation block. So you take your ticket, you drop your bag off, you're given a little movie about Vadnagar, and you get oriented basically.
Yeah.
Then the minute you come out, you have this lovely wall, in its full glory there. And I actually take you from here on an 75 to 80 meter long ramp. So you're walking on this ramp and you're looking at the wall. You're connected with the wall. And then you enter the museum on the first floor. So you've actually taken this long walk where you're connected to the courtyard, the mandir and the wall.
Wow.
So, ऐसा नहीं है कि आप म्यूजियम्स में क्या होता है, अदरवाइज आप मेन रोड पे आते हो, गाड़ी खड़ी करते हो, फिर एक बिल्डिंग के अंदर घुस जाते हो, उस बिल्डिंग के अंदर ही हो.
यस, वहां पे लगी हुई फोटोज देख रहे हो, वहां पे लगे हुए आर्टिफैक्ट्स देख रहे हो और फिर वापस आ जाते हो.
तो हमारा ये पूरी कहानी थी कि if anyone comes to this site, they should experience Vadnagar. They should experience the history of Vadnagar because it's an experiential museum.
Right.
In today's day and age, you can open whatever social media and you can look at any museum in the world, right?
Right.
But you've made that effort to go physically to the site. So as an architect, I have to get you to connect to the physical features there.
Right.
So we have this ramp up and this museum, right? We've done it like in a semicircular manner. And we spent hours, not just on the drawing, but then when we started construction, we spent hours with the contracting team to actually get the orientation of this semicircle right. Because जैसे मैंने आपको ही बताया, we wanted that connection of outdoor to indoor. We wanted the people to keep feeling that the community space is still theirs. We wanted the visitor to have this strong connection to the wall. It was a very collaborative design that we are getting into. It's a community space. It's not yours or my personal space.
Sir, with the water body there, with an excavation site there, with the physical form of that building taking shape, how important is harnessing the light, the natural light which is there? Because I'm sure that there is an orientation to the site. क्या क्या सोचना पड़ता होगा डिजाइन करते हुए? मतलब I just, it's very unfathomable for a non-technical mind like mine. Did you have to consider the geoclimatic conditions, etc. also there? Because there is an exterior to the entire building and the space that you built. वो भी एक experience है पूरा. तो वो light भी matter करती है, वो day भी matter करता है, of course. How did you do this?
This is also a big challenge of this project.
Yeah.
तो एक और कहानी सुनाता हूँ.
Please.
तो म्यूजियम में our concept and our storyline is always of two types. One is, of course, the context and what is the form of the building. Personally, in a project like this, we will never make a very static form. It has to be a dynamic form. So like I told you, it's like a semicircle which encloses this courtyard with the backdrop of the fort wall. But now, what about the internal space?
Yeah.
And that's where the role of light is very, very, very key. So when we design museums, there is a huge role of indirect natural light. Ideally, we do not want direct natural light coming into the space. So, I mentioned 7 stages of development of Vadnagar. So we had these 7 sort of jutting, solid sandstone surfaces, which sort of define my building. And within those, this 30 meter long artifact of the front is sort of embedded. And there's that entrance canopy and all that. Now these jutting forms, they were taking light from about 18 meters level from the top and diffusing it into each of the galleries. So it was an amazing concept. And then, if you imagine a semicircle and then you have a rotunda in the center, that was like the hook. And so there was a gallery on the left and the right of this rotunda, which was like full of natural light. It had a staircase, lifts, transition lifts. So it's almost as if I'm taking someone through this ramp where he's experiencing, natural light, the courtyard and everything, taking them into a gallery which has diffuse light.
Right.
And then taking them out to an area which again is flush with natural light. And then again taking them back into
diffuse light.
a diffuse light. So, and this thing continues because there are 8 such galleries. So perfect. We loved it. It was a story which had a lot of layers to it. Whether it's the form, it's the movement of the people, it's natural light in the space, it's the actual space itself. So the building started getting constructed, and I think we'd done 2 slabs or 3 slabs. And then they took out another tender for the curation and the interiors. I mean, it's great how it is, because the interiors are completely experiential as well as of today, now that it's built. And it's an experience through audiovisual experience. But it's not like the traditional museums where you just go and look at artifacts.
Yeah.
It's like movies, it's 3-dimensional movies. So you're actually feeling the life and the activities of that bygone era. But for us, it became a big challenge, because suddenly the curation team wanted all the natural light cut off.
Absolutely.
Because they were making a dark room.
Yes, they need AV.
And we were like, oh my God.
How do we change that now?
So this happens, and that's the beauty of our profession as well, because everyone looks at the same thing in a different way.
Yeah.
It's design. I mean, red may be great for you, but he may like white.
Yeah.
I may like gray. So there is a different shade for everyone. There's a different thought process. There is a different way in which each consultant approaches a project.
Yeah.
And we have to work collaboratively, and which is also one of our key drivers, especially जब हम urban design या urban space या community space में हम काम करते हैं.
Yeah.
There is never one designer. It's like a collaboration. So ठीक है. I mean, that we sort of did the redesign, and we found a way out. There were some edits in the structure and the engineering during construction to accommodate that, because it's about each consultant or each designer respecting the other person's point of view. And then there's another interesting fact to it. So you walk through this gallery, and this is part of our initial story. You walk through these galleries, you've understood कि उस era में क्या उनके bangles कैसे होते थे, या whatever, markets कैसे होते थे, घर कैसे होते थे. And then you take a lift, and we take you to the actual excavation site.
Yeah.
तो फिर हम lift लेते हैं, and you come to the top floor of the building. From there, we have designed a suspended bridge, about 24-25 meters span.
Yeah.
Which is suspended from my building, because obviously I cannot rest it on the fort wall. I cannot transfer any weight onto the fort wall.
Yes.
Because it's, very sensitive. So I take the visitor from this audiovisual sensory experience to the actual experiential site. Now, Vadnagar में सब कुछ brick है, right? A brick is very sensitive to water. So ASI did all this amazing work. They're still doing amazing work of excavation, conserving, and recreating, so that that site is a living site. But we wanted, and part of our design brief as well as our sort of story was to design a cover for this excavation site, so that we can keep the water away.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what happens, क्या होता है, a standard thing in excavation sites is कि ASI will dig, they will document it, they will take the artifacts or whatever, but then they will fill the site back.
Yeah.
Because if they don't do it, the entire area will get ruined by water and the elements.
Yeah.
Here, the Ministry of Culture, who's the prime stakeholder, along with the ASI, the vision was always to keep it as a live site. So we've now designed this lovely cover, which is almost like, like airport hangars or whatever, which is spanning about 80 meters. 80 meters span, yeah. And on one side is the Sharmishta Lake, on the other side is the old town of Vadnagar. So we have this 80-meter long sort of span structure, which is protecting the excavation site from water.
Wow.
तो ये है कहानी. So a challenge. I mean, we had this set notion of what the building was going to be. So while the building looks the same, the interior space changed because the curation changed. And, as architects, we have to be mindful of that. कि कोई भी जना अगर दूसरा thought process लेके आ रहा है, he is coming with a view to enrich the project. And if we collaborate, there's another interesting thing about collaboration. Today we have very interesting sculpture commissioned and done on site by artist Vibhor Sogani. So he's made these highly glossy pebbles sort of, which reflect the fort wall. And, there's a whole story behind that. I won't get into that. But so it's about collaboration. So you make a story and then, people get associated with it along the way and enrich it.
Did you have to use a lot of locally sourced materials for what was like the material philosophy?
So the material palette, I would say, is it's a lot of sandstone that we've used.
Sandstone is natural to Gujarat, is it? Or like
you could say
Rajasthan or Gujarat?
Gujarat, Rajasthan.
Right.
So we've used a lot of sandstone there, two colors, the beige and the pink. It's a very stark building. So it's a use of a material in a very different way, if I may put it. We've done some interesting surface treatment to the stone.
Okay.
And it's all dry cladding. And so that's the sandstone there. Then we've got the paving is all, it's granite, it's cobbles, it's grass pavers, and an interesting material. In fact, while doing this project, something I wish India woke up to better, how should I put it? Community pavement materials.
Okay.
जब पेवमेंट्स या कम्युनिटी स्पेसेस बनाने की बात है, या तो पेवर लगा दो या पत्थर लगा दो या क्या करें, तीसरा कुछ नहीं है. तो इधर हमने हमारा an interesting part of the design, when you see the courtyard, there's a lot of crisscross lines happening, right?
Okay.
So I like to call them the lines of force.
Lines of force.
This is a term I picked up when I was in college, and Rahul and Piyush, they were the fellow architects who worked on the concept. I told you about the JV, so Meinhardt and Novak, we've sort of done this project together as the lead architects and engineers. So these lines of force are basically lines which are these sort of, you can say, grid lines or rough lines, which actually help us hook our design.
Okay.
So, you may see a building, the semicircle, but what is the center point of that circle? Is there just one center point or multiple center points? Because there may be multiple arches. Then, purane zamane mein when we used to design, it used to be by the hand, right?
Yeah.
So we used to, take projections, we used to make lines. So actually creating a hook for the final geometry. So I've always called them lines of force.
Right.
Right from college. So we decided to retain these lines of force. So now all these crisscross lines in the courtyard are these original geometry lines that we used to make the concept of the form. And we did them in terrazzo.
Oh, interesting.
So we found a vendor who does lovely terrazzo. And they're all terrazzo. So they're seamless.
Wow.
पत्थर लेता या कुछ भी लेता तो मुझे उसमें ग्रूव्स डालने हैं, मुझे ये डालना है, कट होगा, फलाना धमाका.
Yeah. But there is no innovation there.
So all these lines are terrazzo, so they're seamless. So they look like clean lines.
Nice. So I must tell you, I have this affinity for terrazzos. I grew up in a house which was my father's dream house. White cement ka terrazzo tha wo. और I tried to replicate that within the new house that I did, and I'm still doing, by the way. I think मेरे जितने भी listeners हैं इन्हें पता है कि 1.5 साल से मेरा घर बन रहा है. But I could not find the right guy to do it. The right artisan was not there, because ये कहीं ना कहीं एक dying art है.
It is.
People have replaced everything with stone and tiles.
Yeah.
And we find it easy to source these materials. But this is amazing. सर और कहानियां सुनाओ, मेरा मन नहीं भरा।
और कहानी आई थिंक थोड़ा सा, आप भी इंजीनियर हो तो थोड़ा कुछ इंजीनियरिंग एंगल लेते हैं।
प्लीज, बहुत जरूरी है।
So we did this, we did the DPR, so that it gets approved from the ministry and budget sanction ho jaye and all that, So हमारी site थी, the north side is the lake, the west is the fort wall and the excavation site. So building on the south, we put the MEP block because that's sort of the least hindered place, if I may put it.
Yeah.
The block would be hidden behind my orientation block and all that. And so interesting thing is, we've got a utility tunnel within our site to carry all the underground services. And then we start. सब कुछ अप्रूव हो गया, कॉन्ट्रैक्टर अपॉइंट हो गया, साइट पे सेटिंग आउट का टाइम आया, एंड सडनली वी फाइंड यार साइट तो छोटी हो गई। वो पीडब्ल्यूडी ने वडनगर में नई सड़क बनाई तो उन्होंने ईस्टर्न साइड से थोड़ी जगह ले ली क्योंकि उन्हें चौड़ी सड़क बनानी थी।
करेक्ट।
नॉर्थ साइड में सिमेट्री थी, तो अब आप वो अपेरेंटली हमें जो साइड अलॉट हुई थी उसमें थोड़ी लैंड उधर की भी थी, बट वो सिमेट्री हैड एक्सपेंडेड, तो अब आप वहां भी नहीं ले सकते। तो अब सडनली हमारी साइट श्रिंक हो गई। अब वापस बैक टू द ड्राइंग बोर्ड। ओह गॉड। तो अब ये ठीक है, बिल्डिंग हमने सेट करी, अगेन द होल ज्योमेट्री हैपेंड एंड एवरीथिंग हैपेंड अगेन, द बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट रिमेन द सेम, बट ये MEP ब्लॉक साउथ साइड से उठ के एक कोने नॉर्थ साइड में पहुंच गया, तो अब सारी इंजीनियरिंग चेंज हो गई। एंड यू सी अ ब्यूटी ऑफ अ म्यूजियम इज कि, एंड बिकॉज वी हैव एवरीथिंग इन हाउस, हम जब स्पेशली म्यूजियम्स, द आर्टिफैक्ट और द हिस्ट्री इज द हीरो।
या
जब कोई विजिटर आपकी प्रेमाइस में हो, वेदर इनसाइड और आउटसाइड, उसको सिर्फ और सिर्फ अनहिंडर्ड अटेंशन उस हिस्ट्री या उस आर्टिफैक्ट पे होना चाहिए,
क्योंकि उसी लिए वो आए हैं।
उसी
That is like centerpiece of everything.
अब सडनली उसको वहां कोई पाइप दिख जाए, कोई केबल दिख जाए, कोई पैनल दिख जाए, तो वो एक्सपीरियंस किल हो जाता है। सो द इंटायर इंजीनियरिंग वाज उसका थॉट प्रोसेस ही यहाँ पे ये था कि सीमलेस होनी चाहिए, एंड समथिंग दैट इट्स लाइक कि एक मशीन चल रही है बट आपको ना उसकी हमिंग सुनाई दे रही है, ना पता है आपको कि मशीन है यहाँ, बट सब कुछ परफेक्ट चल रहा है, सब कुछ कैलिब्रेटेड है। दैट वाज द अंडरलाइंग थिंग, राइट? सो दैट वी डोंट टेक एनीथिंग अवे फ्रॉम द विजिटर एक्सपीरियंस। तो उसमें हमने काफी इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें करी हैं। सो ऑफ कोर्स क्योंकि लेक है, साइट नीचे है, तो हमारी रिपोर्ट में आया कि वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग इज नॉट feasible yet.
Okay.
So we've actually now built a tank where we are collecting the rainwater, which will be reused, and the excess water will be pumped back into the lake.
Okay.
And वडनगर में ना एक जमाने में 36 वाटर बॉडीज थी।
Oh my God.
और ये कहते हैं कि ये सब इंटरकनेक्टेड थी, इसीलिए वडनगर इतना प्रोमिनेंट था, क्योंकि पुराने जमाने में जहां पानी था वहां सिविलाइजेशन था। So they had really taken care of the water bodies.
Right.
So we said कि any water which we catch through rain or whatever should be either reused या उसको हम लेक में डालें,
Right.
जिससे कि वो naturally recharge हो, use हो, whatever. तो वो हो रहा है। Any domestic water is obviously recycled and is being reused. It's a very, very sustainable way of designing the HVAC or the electricals and all that. We have an very interesting MEP block because it's such a small site, compact. तो सब कुछ एक के ऊपर एक stacked है, तो हमारा MEP block 3 या 4 लेवल का है। एक लेवल पे पानी है, एक लेवल पे बिजली है, एक लेवल पे HVAC machines हैं, all that is happening, right? So very interesting, उसका BIM model बना और all that happened. But जो इंजीनियरिंग की कहानी है इस प्रोजेक्ट के लिए, तो हम जब पिछला प्रोजेक्ट की बात करें तो वो उसमें इंजीनियरिंग एक प्रोमिनेंट पार्ट है of the aesthetics also.
Yes.
Here the engineering
Is the back side.
the functional part,
Yeah.
but it has to be away from the aesthetics.
It's the back end.
It's the back end.
Yeah.
And that's a challenge because you have all this happening, but you, as a designer, you have to create those routes. from where the pipes and everything can go, you know.
सेंस और सेंसिबिलिटी वहीं रह जाए जहाँ एक्सपीरियंस है.
Yeah.
फंक्शनैलिटी जो है वो पीछे कहीं ना कहीं हिडन कंसील रहे.
And it's not as if it's a traditional museum की flat fall ceiling कर दीजिए. यहाँ पे कोई fall ceiling नहीं है.
नहीं, हम तो अभी एक और कोर बात तो हम भूल ही गए हैं कि दिस इज अ सेंसिटिव साइट.
It's a very sensitive.
एक्सकवेशन हो रही है, लाइव एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग ऑन, एंड टू बिल्ड ऑन दैट वो एक अपने आप का अलग तरीके का चैलेंज होगा. क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि फाउंडेशन कैसे बिल्ड की होंगी, डिजाइन कैसे बनाए होंगे, बिकॉज अगेन यू डोंट वांट टू डिसरप्ट और रप्चर एनीथिंग.
So again, an interesting thing.
Yeah.
So when we started building, तो फोर्ट वॉल है. अब यहाँ तो पाइलिंग ही करनी पड़ेगी. पाइलिंग करेंगे तो वाइब्रेशन होगा तो वो दीवार और सारे जो हिस्ट्री है उसको रिस्क है. सो कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंटल पाइल्स कराई गई, टेस्ट पाइल्स बोलते हैं हम उनको प्रोजेक्ट में. एंड then along with the ASI and the client, so the Ministry of Culture is the main client, the Department of Archaeology and Museums Gujarat, which is under the Ministry of Culture, is the executing body. So their officers, the ASI and the local community, there are a lot of stakeholder meets that happened. क्योंकि लाइक आई टोल्ड यू, एक तरफ सिमेट्री है, एक तरफ लिविंग हैबिटेशन है, ऑपोजिट आवर साइड इज अ मंदिर. तो एक कम्युनिटी इंटरेक्शन और स्टेक होल्डर मीट्स उस तरह की हुई कि भाई ये म्यूजियम एक बहुत सेंसिटिवली बनाया जाए.
फिर पॉलिसी फ्रेमवर्क भी है, वो भी देखना है, ध्यान रखना है.
तो फाइनली ये डिसाइड हुआ इन टर्म्स ऑफ द बिल्डिंग दैट वी विल हैव एन अप्रोक्सीमेटली 10 to 11 meter no construction zone next to the wall, because when we did the test piles we realized that if you're getting closer, then the vibration would affect the fourth wall. So the actual setting out and the final geometry was done in such a way that we were sensitive about this. So yeah,
when you're looking at design in the public domain, how big is the timelessness of the design to you? क्योंकि अब वो पब्लिक स्पेस है, आप किसी चीज़ को रेनोवेट, रिफर्बिश सब कुछ कर सकते हैं ओवर टाइम, बट आई थिंक द कोर ऑफ इट विल रिमेन द सेम unless it's broken down and done again. Something like this won't be broken down and rebuilt again very soon, right? Do you think as a designer you have to keep that life of that project in your mind? And not just structurally, culturally also. You don't want something to be retouched and refurbished again and again, क्योंकि again कोई कल्चरल सेंस एंड सेंसिबिलिटी भी ध्यान रखनी है. लोगों की वो पब्लिक स्पेस भी है which sort of becomes an ownership in its own form. बट जब आप डिजाइन करते हो तो कैसे सोचते हो कि 100 साल, 50 साल, 200 साल? हाउ डू यू, आई डोंट नो, मेरे लिए तो बड़ा इट बैफल्स मी सो मच.
it's a tough
कुछ ये बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है ये.
it's a very tough question, बट उसको मैं इस तरह सोचता नहीं हूँ. तो अभी जैसे आपने क्वेश्चन फ्रेम किया, कोई भी चीज की एस्थेटिक बड़ी पर्सनल होती है,
राइट?
तो या एंड आई मीन आई गिव द एग्जांपल ऑफ लेट्स से क्लोथिंग. तो यू माइट लव अ ब्लैक जैकेट बट ही विल हेट इट, ही विल नेवर वेयर अ ब्लैक जैकेट. इट्स वेरी पर्सनल, राइट? तो ऐसी एस्थेटिक होती है. अब आप कम्युनिटी में डिजाइन बना कर रहे हो,
कुछ को अच्छा लगेगा, कुछ को नहीं अच्छा लगेगा.
हर दूसरे जने को अलग चीज अच्छी लगती है, राइट?
Can't please everybody.
So you don't have to worry about this.
Okay.
What you have to worry about is कि क्या आप ऑनेस्ट हैं और आप ट्रूथफुल हैं टू योर डिजाइन. जब आप एक कॉन्सेप्ट बनाते हैं तो आई हेट दिस वर्ड कि ये अच्छा लग रहा है. अरे भाई, अच्छा लग रहा है मतलब गुड और बैड डेफिनेशन है.
गुड और
इट्स लुकिंग वेरी गुड. Excuse me, is it like some food item which is which you're tasting?
Yeah,
there is nothing which is good or bad.
It's not that simple. Yeah, you can't.
There is always a concept which needs to come out.
Yeah,
and when there is a story, then people identify with that story, and when people identify with that story, then they relate to the whole experience. So the difference between a good movie, or I wouldn't use the word good, but an interesting movie which really keeps you engaged, is the concept
Right.
of what the director and the script writer and everyone is trying to get across. You may like it or not, that's a different thing altogether. But has that person been able to bring out the concept?
Right. And then that is where the education of architecture is completely different, right? आपके यहाँ वो juries होती हैं, and then you've worked so hard at presenting something, and then like, okay, this is good or this is bad. तो मतलब मन करेगा कि मतलब क्या करूँ अभी मैं? So there can't be anything good or bad, just.
ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीज है. हम जब कॉलेज में होते थे ना, तो व्हेन वी वर इन आवर इनिशियल ईयर्स, हर जगह हर टीचर हर सीनियर किसी सीनियर को भी डिजाइन, तो यही क्वेश्चन होता था, यार कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है ये तो बताओ. सब ये घूमते रहते थे, यार ये कॉन्सेप्ट कॉन्सेप्ट कॉन्सेप्ट. बट दैट्स व्हाट द एजुकेशन ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर टीचेस यू, कि यू इनोवेट 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 टिल द टाइम you start making these stories. So I'm going to digress from this project and I'll give you
Please. Yes.
So we've done the vision plan for Chitrakoot. So along with my team, we visited Chitrakoot. और उसके कुछ ही दिन बाद हम लोग को लखनऊ बुलाया गया. The UP government शासन से कॉल आया, प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी wanted to meet us and all that. और इतनी जल्दी हमने कहा चलो गाड़ी से चलते हैं, because it's a 7-hour drive from Delhi to Lucknow. So Monday was the meeting, Sunday हम afternoon में निकल गए. And I'll tell you, I spent maybe 4.5 hours on my phone.
During the journey.
During the journey. Doing what? I was just writing a story of Chitrakoot. कि अगर मैं विजिटर हूं चित्रकूट में, तो मैं क्या एक्सपीरियंस करना चाहता हूं, कैसे एक्सपीरियंस करना चाहता हूं. So it's actually very interesting. I've written a story which is talking about the experience of a visitor and what the built space would be.
Wow.
You know, कि मैं उसको कैसे पुराने ज़माने के बाजार के बारे में दिखाऊंगा, उसकी जर्नी फ्रॉम द रेलवे स्टेशन टू कामतगिरी टू दिस दैट, उसमें क्या होगा. You see, चित्रकूट is about रामायण, अयोध्या is about जन्मभूमि, राम जी, बट चित्रकूट is where they spent most of the time. तो रामायण से हम क्या अंश लेंगे, उसकी चीजें. So I won't get into it. We're not talking about that project, but that's how I think. So as an architect or an urban designer or a simple designer, or you can say the leader of the team which is putting this project, together, it's my responsibility to ensure that we have a very powerful story. And that's what the museum in Vadnagar does.
चित्रकूट की कहानी सुनने को मिलेगी आगे फ्यूचर में.
Hopefully, if you invite me.
नहीं, I will. But it's not just that. I want to visit Chitrakoot when it's done in your story.
Yeah.
And I hope that takes shape and form.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about not from an architect's perspective now. There is another side to you, right? That is of a sportsman. आप में से बहुत लोग ये नहीं जानते होंगे, अगर पार्ट ए देखा होगा तो in his intro he gave like a couple of lines only about the stint or career that he has as a tennis player. Sir, please tell me a little bit about it. Or a lot more about it. मुझे मजा आ रहा है आपकी कहानियों में, तो आप बताएं please.
So, I've always been a sportsman. So this funny kahani again is कि I think I was in class 12th. Yeah, I was in class 12th. और एक दिन, so my dad is a tennis player, is a avid sportsman. तो मैं उनके साथ टेनिस खेलने गया था. सुबह संडे का दिन था.
Yeah.
हम वापस आ रहे थे. तो fathers always have a word of advice to their kids. तो पापा बोलते हैं, देखो, it's high time, अब तुम यार एक स्पोर्ट चूज कर लो.
अरे वाह.
अब तुम्हारी 12th है, तुम सुबह टेनिस खेलते हो, दोपहर में क्रिकेट खेलते हो, शाम को कुछ और स्क्वाश खेलने चले जाते हो, कुछ खेलने चले जाते हो, तो अब तुम प्रोफेशनल करियर में जाने वाले हो. You will never have a lot of people around who will, play the sport.
Yeah.
In school and in college तो मिल जाते हैं लोग. तो choose one sport so that you have a sport with you for life. ऐसा ना हो कि तुम्हारा स्पोर्ट छूट जाए. And better है कोई इंडिविजुअल स्पोर्ट चूज कर लो. तो मेरे को अभी तक याद है वो. तो मैंने टेनिस चूज किया. I was not very good at tennis at that time. But then college happened and, the university team happened, became the captain of the university tennis team. Then went to England to do my masters, represented UCL at tennis, and then came back to India, set up the firm. Tennis took a back seat. And then since I think 2014 or 2015, got back to tennis.
Yeah.
And I, as a hobby, I play the senior circuit. So tennis में जैसे एक junior circuit है, ऐसे एक main professional circuit, and then we have the senior circuit, which is 35 plus and above. So I've been playing that. I've had the privilege of representing India on 2 occasions at the World Championships. And, it just helps. Obviously, it's a big part of my personality, but it helps keep me grounded. Because what happens is, sport is a very humbling experience. Everyone is the same on a sports field.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what happens on a sports field stays on a sports field. There are emotions running high, but there is teamwork that you need to do. There is a lot of, I play doubles now. I mean, I don't play singles anymore. So there's a lot of, teamwork, chemistry. You are nobody without your partner.
Yeah.
And you may be very good one day, but you will come back down to earth the very next minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and there's a lot of discipline in sport.
It's a lot of discipline. It keeps you fit. It keeps you energized. So for me, sports is like my me time, and keeps me positive, keeps me happy.
निशांत, अगर टेनिस नहीं होता
तो कोई और स्पोर्ट होता,
कुछ और होता. Okay, fair. My point is, like, do you think you would have enjoyed your practice more or less if you didn't play any sport? Do you think it balances you?
Oh, definitely it balances me. It's great to be able to tune out. And it's almost as if you're meditating while you're playing tennis, You're in I don't meditate. I mean, there's another story to that. But when I'm playing tennis, there's just so much focus that everything else gets tuned out. So by the end of the session, your mind is very clear. There is no clutter there.
Right.
Because you've tuned out, for an hour, 2 hours or 3 hours, whatever that session is. So you've actually tuned out of everything else. So if you're playing in the evening, whatever has happened in the day has just been tuned out, and there's a reset.
I have a surgeon in the family, and the kind of intensity or the stress within the kind of surgeries that he does is crazy. And of course, कई बार होता है कि वो successful नहीं होती surgery.
Yes.
So then there are those ups and downs in life.
Yeah.
Huge complications, and sometimes there are lives lost also.
Yes.
That gentleman is a musician.
Wow.
On a free day, which is a seldom, rare case, on a free day, that person plays the flute, plays his guitar, writes music, sings also. And apparently that is the one space that brings back sanity to him.
Yeah.
That is the balancing factor, which is why I wanted to talk to you about tennis and the role that it has in your life. Because I think when people are listening to this, I think even they need to know that we need to latch on to something which is full, fueling our soul and, fulfilling.
Absolutely. And the friendships, I mean, we as a family love to travel through tennis. I mean, of course, World Championships, but I'm playing tournaments across the globe. And it's a great way to travel.
Yeah.
Because there is no professional attachment there. So we recently went to Melbourne. So I'm part of the International Club of Tennis. So I wrote an email, and thankfully, Tennis Australia arranged a 2-hour session at the Melbourne Park, which is the grounds for the Australian Open. For us, my dad and me were playing with them, and we had a 2-hour session there. And then we made great friends. They told us that there is a game happening across the road at the MCG. So we all then went and watched that game. So suddenly those few days spent in Melbourne became memorable.
Yeah.
Never forget those days.
It's a whole different thing.
So I love to travel with tennis because you make friends, and it's a very nice community that we have.
Yeah.
Amongst the seniors tennis, and we always help each other out. It's just passion which is uniting us.
It's kind of like podcasting for me now. Monday to Friday, that mundane Monday to Friday pursuit for money.
For me, it's not mundane.
No, I'm going to call it mundane because my trade is not storytelling.
Right.
My trade is very simple. It's straight cut to cut.
Yeah.
We are selling a lot of materials, different kinds. It's a means to an end, yes, but we are passionate towards marketing and whatnot. But वो Monday to Friday वो एक अलग
Yes.
ऋषभ अग्रवाल है, और Saturday और Sunday को एक अलग
ये वाला ऋषभ अग्रवाल.
और दोनों का जो बैलेंस है ना, that just gives me such pleasure and peace, and along with a lot of knowledge, and I get to meet brilliant individuals like yourselves. Any experiments that were done in Vadnagar? New experiments? Anything that you tried out for the first time? Because it was again a different story and a different perspective to the project compared to the others.
So, yes, of course there were. I think this delicate form and the typology was very new to me, and a very interesting, you can say, experience was the context. And then when we designed this cover over the excavation site,
Yeah.
because never done it,
Yeah.
very daunting at first, not just because of the structure involved, but because of the sensitive nature of it.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah ji inaugurated it on the 16th, and so I think a week later we were called to the Rashtrapati Bhavan for a meeting, and just to get feedback. So Govind Mohan ji was there, and the ASI directors were there, our clients were there, Ashwini Kumar ji, Pankaj ji, everyone was there, and we were there just to get feedback. And so there is a bit more work that we are doing in that area to sort of protect it. But I think the underlying message was that this is for the first time that we want to keep this excavation site open and live.
Mm.
So we have to be very sure, we have to be extra safe that it doesn't get spoiled by the elements.
Huge responsibility.
It's a huge responsibility. You're talking about 3,000-year-old structures.
थोड़ा सा बारिश का पानी वहां चला जाए तो कितना बड़ा डैमेज है
तो
वो.
आप सोचिए कि
गॉड.
तो इनोवेशन तो वहाँ हर जगह है कि अब वो जब वो that entire structure is a work of innovation. And जो बिल्डिंग भी जब हमने करी है, so you touched upon it, the light, the whole feel of the campus has to be, how should I put it? I mean, हम लोग काफी बात करते थे जब हम डिजाइन करते थे कि बिल्डिंग की लैंग्वेज क्या होनी चाहिए. Like I said, वो कॉन्सेप्ट से ही डिराइव हुई.
Right.
It's a very, very stark building, but it has these subtle nuances. So it's a very, how should I put it, subtle aesthetic, which you really cannot date to any typology or
Right.
form of building.
Yeah.
But it has in each step, there is something very subtle which helps you connect to the context. See, the context is the hero. I don't want to do anything in that campus which takes away from the context.
Mm.
I mean, if there was a way to probably make a transparent building, I would have done that. Let me put it this way.
Wow.
Right? Because you have to see the site. I mean, when you see that wall, you just want to sit there and look at the wall. Because it's talking to you of 3,000 years of history.
Wow.
Imagine. That's the power of that site.
Goosebumps. Sir, thank you once again. Because और मैं होप कर रहा हूँ कि कहानियों का सफ़र आपके साथ ये ख़त्म नहीं हुआ है. I would like to request you to come again and please share more stories with us. And hopefully be a constant with us because हमें तो मज़ा आ रहा है आपकी कहानी सुन के. I'm sure you guys are enjoying as well. If you have any questions for Nishant ji, please write to me at India's #1 Construction Podcast @gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram at India's #1 Construction Podcast, and you can message me there. We will relay your questions to him. If there are answers to them, we will send them back to you. So, yeah, Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day.
थैंक यू ऋषभ.
Thank you so much.
एंड मुझे बहुत मजा आ रहा है क्योंकि क्या होता है, हम ये सब प्रोजेक्ट्स करते हैं, कहानियां बनाते हैं और फिर आगे बढ़ जाते हैं. दिस इज लाइक दैट पॉज एंड आई थिंक यू आर डूइंग अ फैंटास्टिक जॉब ऑफ कनेक्टिंग अस to these stories again.
Thank you so much. I think if you want to share more stories, please always welcome. I love to listen to all these things because I have a curious mind as well. So yeah, thank you so much.
Great job. Thank you.